Are you looking to make the move to Rochester, New York or the Finger Lakes area and you're dreaming of living waterfront or pretty close to it? Well, Charlotte is a fantastic area, and yes, it is pronounced Charlotte. Today, I am taking you through this historic waterfront and the neighborhood and the amazing homes, the Port of Rochester, the oldest lighthouse on Lake Ontario, and the pier. But also, make sure you stay till the end because there is a little secret that is located behind some of the homes here in Charlotte that have a truly unique area. Even many of the locals don't know about it. Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Delves, your Rochester, New York and Finger Lakes real estate expert. And every single day we get calls, texts, emails, and Zoom invites from people just like you who are looking to make the move to Rochester, New York. Now, whether it's 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years, maybe it's just across town or maybe across country, we are here to make your move as seamless as possible. All my contact information is listed right here. Now, Charlotte is located on the western bank of the Genesee River, where it meets Lake Ontario. You've got incredible sunrises, incredible sunsets, and fresh breezes off the water with easy access to downtown Rochester, just about a 12-minute drive. Now, this area has been a lakefront resort since the late 1800s, and that resort charm is still here today. You've got wide promenades, Victorian homes mixed with some classics, as well as, of course, I'm standing here at the famous Ontario Beach Park. Let's go see some lovely homes today and the surrounding streets to show you your potential new home in Charlotte. Charlotte boasts a rich tapestry of architectural styles with a prevalence of homes built in the early to mid 20th century. Buyers will find a variety of options, including classic colonials, charming Tudors, and cozy craftsman-style houses. The neighborhood is also known for its tree-lined streets and a mix of single-family homes and some multifamily residences. The real estate market in Charlotte is considered competitive, with homes often selling relatively quickly. Home values can range from a high of $200,000 for smaller, charming cottages set back from the water to well over $1 million for expansive private waterfront estates, making Charlotte an affordable option for those seeking a waterfront community without a hefty price tag. What makes these houses so special is that they have spectacular lake views, and they offer so much view of Lake Ontario, usually more than 25 feet of waterfront with walk-in sandy beaches. Now that's really something special to have because you can have houses that have large boulders in front of them due to the erosion from Lake Ontario and some of the floods that occurred in 2017 and 2019. Now, a lot of these homes have front porches where you can view the lakes, coffered ceilings. Many of them have hardwood floors with fireplaces as well. So Harbor Fest is a summer festival featuring a sand sculpting contest, a boat parade of lights, and if you are a runner, 5 and 10K races. Now there's also what's called Kite Flight. It's a spring festival celebrating kite flying with expert demonstrations and public participation. So this is a favorite for everyone, especially when you're living near Ontario Beach Park. You can fly your own kites all the time. Now, Concerts by the Shore is a series of summer concerts held at the park You've got great music, dancing, and don't forget to bring your picnic basket to host your own sit-down with all your neighbors. Now, one of my favorites is the Lakeside Winter Celebration, a 2-day winter event with ice and snow sculptures, horse-drawn sleigh rides, live music, ice skating, and fireworks. Now, the polar plunge that's part of the Lakeside Winter Celebration is usually done on Sunday, and the participants will run into Lake Ontario to support the Special Olympics. Now, the water temperature, if you can imagine this, is usually around 35 degrees, and the air temps can be around 25 degrees, making it downright cold. So are you gutsy enough to be part of the polar plunge? I would love to hear from you if you are. Living in Charlotte just makes it that much easier. So as I take you down this lakefront street, you'll have a mix of lakefront homes on my right and then other properties on my left. Now, the left side, you can get a house that's probably about $275,000, where on the right side of me, which is the lake side, you can get houses anywhere from probably about $350,000 on up. What I notice about these homes on the right side of me is they're just well maintained, the yards are beautiful, the houses are well kept, even on the left side as well. It's just a resort beachfront community that is just beautifully maintained. The trees are full grown and just a lot of activity going on here, especially in the summer. So now if you like busy, this area here does get very busy in the summer with lots of traffic and people wanting to access the beach. Now, a little bit later on in the video, I do have something special to share with you that's directly in front of these homes. So stick around because I'm going to share with you that information shortly. Now, if you are a sailor, the Rochester and the Genesee Yacht Clubs are member-owned clubs offering both on-water and off-water activities, including sailing instructions for adults and juniors, racing, and regattas. And if you're not into boating, you can still enjoy the scenic boardwalks, grab dinner on a restaurant patio, or just watch the sailboats come in at sunset. We've talked a little bit about Ontario Beach Park earlier, but Charlotte is also known for its parks and its outdoor activities. Now, Ontario Beach Park is at the center of it all. This 39-acre park contains one of the Great Lakes' best natural sand beaches. You will also see volleyball courts, picnic areas, and the Charlotte Pier. The pier is a half-mile long and usually takes under an hour to walk up and back, and you can fish right off the pier. A favorite for evening walks, fishing, and watching the sunset. I see someone's sweet little sand castle. Let's go take a look at it. Another focal point is the 1905 carousel that still runs in the summer. Can you remember your childhood memories riding on a carousel? I remember bringing our boys to the beach. We would spend the day making sandcastles, riding on the carousel, and listening to the concerts by the shore. On the way home, they were fast asleep in the back seat with their PJs on. I do love the Beach Ave area because there is always so much activity going on. People are out, they're riding their bikes, they're enjoying the lake views, and it's just so fun, especially in the summertime. So beyond the purchase price of a home, buyers should consider the following ongoing costs. Now, families considering a move to Charlotte will find that the area is served by the Rochester City School District. Now, in regards to property taxes in Rochester, there are a significant considerations to think about. The city levies taxes on behalf of both the municipality and the Rochester City School District. Now, I will help you determine the current tax rates and the specific tax history for any property that you are considering. In regards to homeowners insurance, the average cost of homeowners insurance in Rochester is generally competitive compared to the national average. Now, rates will vary based on the specific property's age, size, and proximity to the water. Now, when it comes to utilities, the average monthly electric bill in Rochester is approximately $200 a month. Now, overall utility costs in Rochester are generally considered to be lower than the national average, but RG&E and NYSEG are asking for rate increases. Now, Charlotte gives you a great sense of the range in price from larger lakefront estates to more modest but still charming lake-adjacent homes, all with features that make life on the water certainly very special and obtainable. Now, of course, you can't come to Charlotte without talking about food, and this neighborhood has so many options. One of my favorites is Abbott's, and I love the vanilla almond, but let's take a look at some other favorites. So whether you're grabbing a cone after the beach or having a date night overlooking the marina, there's lots of local flavor here. Now, Monroe County has 22 county parks encompassing a total of 12,000 acres. So today we are exploring Turning Point Park. It is a gorgeous raised boardwalk that covers 275 wooded acres along the banks of the Genesee River. Now, the park's most striking feature is a 3,600 long foot boardwalk. The boardwalk will take visitors closer to wildlife than ever before, is part of the Genesee Riverway Trail extending from Lake Ontario Beach Park through the city of Rochester to Genesee Valley Park. Now, it is named Turning Point Park for a reason, and that is because on the Genesee River there is a point where large shipping vessels would turn and reverse their course after navigating from the port of Rochester before heading upstream towards the city's lower falls. The Charlotte Genesee Lighthouse is a fascinating piece of maritime history in Rochester. It stands 40 feet tall, and visitors who tour the lighthouse can climb the tower via a 42-step spiral cast iron staircase and then an 11-rung ladder to reach the lantern room for an incredible panoramic view of Lake Ontario, the Genesee River, and the surrounding port of Rochester. Well, I did promise you something special, and right along Beach Avenue, between the lakeside houses and Ontario Beach, is a hidden public walkway that many people miss. Now, this narrow pedestrian path was created back in the 1930s when the city purchased a strip of land to ensure public access to the lakefront. Now, it weaves in and out of backyards, it has waterfront views, and is tucked right under some of the trees with some beautiful benches to sit and enjoy. Now, in the summer, you'll find neighbors walking dogs or reading on benches, but for visitors, they often don't even realize it's here. It's one of those little gems that makes Charlotte feel like a small town, but at the edge of big city living. And guess what? It's totally free to explore. Now, if you have questions about Charlotte or other towns or villages in the Rochester or Finger Lakes area, drop them in the comments below, or better yet, give me a call. I'd be happy to help. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be the first to learn about all of the upcoming changes to the Rochester, New York area. I'm Kristen Delves, your Rochester, New York expert,
And every single day, we really do get calls, emails, texts, and Zoom invites from people just like you looking to make the move to Rochester, New York. So whether you're moving in 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years, maybe it's across town or just across country, we're here to make that move everything you want it to be. Until next time, I look forward to showing you around town and would love to help you find that special home in Rochester.